In early 2025, the British government secretly ordered Apple to weaken the encryption on its iCloud backup service. Using the Investigatory Powers Act, dubbed the Snoopers Charter, the UK demanded a backdoor, bypassing judicial oversight and placing Apple under a strict gag order. This wasn't about a single case, it was a sweeping move that threatened the privacy of millions worldwide, including Americans. Encryption is what keeps your messages, photos, and financial data safe. Weakening it would break Apple's promise to users and open the door to abuse by hostile nations or hackers. If Apple complied, the privacy of every user would be at risk. Personal conversations, health records, business secrets, all vulnerable. The UK's demand wasn't just about law enforcement, it was about enabling mass surveillance. This set the stage for a major confrontation: government access versus the fundamental right to digital privacy. The outcome would affect not just the UK but the security of users everywhere. The stakes couldn't be higher. News of the UK's secret order quickly reached Vice President JD Vance, who understood the gravity of the threat. Vance saw this as a direct attack on Americans' privacy and constitutional rights, not just a foreign policy issue. He personally led negotiations with British officials, making it clear the US would not tolerate actions that endangered American data. Vance reframed the issue. This wasn't about intelligence sharing, but about defending core values and security on both sides of the Atlantic. His intervention elevated the dispute to a top diplomatic priority. Ultimately, Vance brokered an agreement allowing the UK to quietly withdraw its demand, preserving Apple's encryption. His decisive action protected digital rights and set a precedent for future global privacy battles. The message was clear: the US would defend its citizens' digital privacy, even against close allies. The UK's order to Apple was part of a broader trend toward government control over the digital world. The Investigatory Powers Act and the Online Safety Act grant sweeping powers to intercept data and police online content, often with little oversight. Critics warn these laws could force tech companies to scan private messages and undermine encryption, threatening free speech and privacy. Vice President Vance publicly criticized this approach, warning that vague terms like misinformation could be used to silence dissent. The UK's legal environment even threatens Americans, as US tech companies must comply with foreign laws. Weakening security for one country weakens it for all. There's no way to build different standards for different nations. Defending strong encryption is not just about technology, it's about protecting American freedoms from global overreach. The UK's demand on Apple united American leaders across party lines. Senators and representatives including Ron Wyden and Andy Biggs warned that weakening Apple's security would expose Americans to foreign surveillance. The executive branch, led by President Trump, Vice President Vance and DNI Tulsi Gabbard, worked together to push back. Their unified stance showed the UK this was a matter of national importance, not partisan politics. The bipartisan effort strengthened Vance's negotiating position and helped persuade the UK to reverse course. This collective action sent a powerful message. Americans' digital rights are not negotiable. The result was a victory for privacy and security in the digital age. The resolution of the standoff with the UK is a major win for American privacy. By stopping the backdoor demand, US leaders reaffirmed that digital lives deserve strong protection. Your messages, photos, and data remain secure because this threat was stopped. This sets a precedent. The US will defend its citizens' digital rights against foreign overreach. In a world where so much is online, encryption is a pillar of freedom and security. The government's intervention shows that privacy can be defended without sacrificing cooperation on real security threats. The digital locks on your data remain strong, and your right to privacy endures. This victory is a reminder: defending digital rights is essential for a free society.